Alright guys, so in this video, we are going to be picking like my next 3 books that I'm going to be reading. So I think I did make a TikTok post and YouTube post and a Fable post with all of these books right here because I couldn't pick which one I wanted to read next. So I did post that and we did get an answer from that one. So I think we're going to do one that I really want to read, and then we'll do that book, and then a blind book as well. So, the book that was talked about the most on TikTok, and I believe, which is where I did end up getting the most responses, was Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. So, we will be picking up this book later this week. And I'm super excited for it. It's been on my TBR for a very, very long time, and I've heard great things about this series and Harley LaRue as an author, so I'm very, very excited to get to this book later this week. And if I sound like I'm losing my voice, I apologize. I don't know what is going on. Anyways, guys, I made a little wheel for the rest of these books here. I just need to go ahead and take one off because I'm a ding dong and forgot to take off Her Soul to Take. So we're gonna spin this lovely little wheel here to help us pick between these books. I have separate plans for these two over here. That's why they're not included. But let's go ahead and spin for, I think the way we'll do it is the last book remaining is the one that will be added to the list. So let's go ahead and see what book is not getting picked first. The Girl with All the Gifts by M.R. Carey, which, to be honest, I'm not mad about because I do really want to read it. It's just a very thick book, and to have 2 very thick books in a week for me is kind of hard because I work 12-hour shifts at a hospital, so, and that's usually 3 to 4 days a week. So reading 2 thick books in a week is kind of hard. And don't get me wrong, I do really want to get to this one because I've seen the movie and I absolutely love the movie and I know I'm going to love the book, so I can't wait to get to this one at some point this month. Okay, since that one is now gone, we're gonna spin again and see what other book we will not be reading this week. That is, boo, I was kind of hoping it would be that one, but that's okay. We have Phantom by H.D. Carlton. I am super excited to get to this one. I've read all of the other books in the, like, cat and mouse world except for this one, and I am super excited to eventually get to it this month. Let's see, gotta do some readjusting here. Not the most comfortable spot to sit. But anyways, we're gonna hide that slice there and we're gonna spin again to see what other book we will not be reading this week. And that is Miss Mabel. Which, to be honest, I'm not that mad about either. Like, don't get me wrong, I want to get to opening these gifts. But, this is my Once Upon a Book Club book for, I think it was May or June. I can't quite remember. But it is super, super cute, and I can't wait to get to it this month. But just not super in the mood for it at this moment, so I'm not mad that this one did not get picked. So we have a couple more to go through here. So we're gonna spin and see what book we will not be reading again. Okay, West of Wicked is going bye-bye. And I'm not mad about this one either because I did read I just finished another Nikki St. Crow book, which was, The Fae Princes, which is the 4th book in the Vicious Lost Boys series. So, I'm not mad, but I'm also kind of disappointed because I've really been looking forward to this book too. And I will get to it this month. It's Nikki St. Crow's newest book. It is going to be a duology. The second one, I think, is called East of Eden or something like that. Or West of something like East of something. I can't recall off the top of my head at the moment. But this is basically a Dark Wizard of Oz retelling from what I've heard. So I can't wait to get to it. And again, those sprayed edges are gorgeous. But it will get read this month, I swear. I promise. It will. So we got 2 more books here. So let's see. We will not be reading Damned by Chuck Palahniuk. And I know, I swear I will get to this book, guys. It has been on so many TBRs, and I really want to read it this month. It's like a breakfast club in hell, written by the guy who wrote Fight Club. So I know I'm going to love this book, and I don't know why I've been putting it off. I think because I'm feeling like it might be a 5-star prediction, and I am just kind of intimidated a little bit. So, yeah. Not mad about it, but I will read it this month. Okay. So it looks like the second book that we will be reading this week is actually a novella, which I'm not mad about. This is A Foul Thing by Chloe Gong, which is a part of the last Violent Call little like novella duology. Good lord, I don't know why I could not think of that, but I am very excited for these. Like, it's super cute. I love the covers. They're just, to me, they're very like aesthetically pleasing. But I'm very excited to get to this. And it's nice to have a novella because a thick book, like I said, I work 12-hour shifts. It's hard. But anyways, let's see here. Okay, so next we are going to pick a blind book. I wrapped these up probably about 2 weeks ago. Completely forgotten anything that's in here, as happens every time I do a blind like book situation. So we have 22 books, I believe, in this little like cart here. So we're just gonna spin for one at the moment and see which one we will be reading. Okay, so let's see here. What book are we gonna get? Number 10. Okay, so number 10 is... Okay. Not mad. It's a smaller one, and I love the mushroom wrapping paper. But we did get number 10 there. So let's go ahead and see what book we will also be reading this month. Sure. Okay. Not too mad about that either. This is one I've actually been really looking forward to reading. This is An Inquiry into Love and Death by Simone St. James, and I've loved the last couple of books that I've read by Simone St. James. So I am actually not mad about this at all. I am really excited for this one, actually. So yay. That might actually be the one that I start today, to be honest with you. I'm very, very excited for this book. I have, like I said, I've loved the last few books that I've written, good lord, read by Simone St. James. So, not mad about this one at all. So I'll just kind of show off the 3 books that I will be reading this week again. We have An Inquiry into Love and Death by Simone St. James. We have the A Foul Thing novella by Chloe Gong. And then we have Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. So I'm not too mad. I'm kind of torn on which one to start with first, though. So, let's see. Maybe we will make a little wheel and just kind of pick which one I'm going to read first. So I'll be right back. Alright, guys. So I got the little wheel set up to pick what one of those 3 books I'm going to read first, because I'm very indecisive. So let's go ahead and see what one it's going to pick for me to read first. Alright, I'm not mad about reading a novella today, and then could probably honestly start one of the other 2 books later tonight. So this will take probably about a couple hours, so I'm not mad about that. But anyways, guys, I hope that you have, enjoyed this little video here. And like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things. And I will see you guys next time.